Let me paint you a picture. You pay your rent on time. You follow the rules, you keep your head down. But your landlord, he steals from you, lies to you, harasses you, and even tries to break into your home. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, it happened to me, and trust me, he messed with the wrong tenant. If you've ever dealt with a shady landlord or dreamed of getting justice against someone who abused their power, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up. Because today, you're about to hear one of the most satisfying revenge stories ever served, legally. For 3 long years, I put up with a nightmare in the form of a landlord. And calling him a landlord is generous. Parasite would be more accurate. He was the kind of guy who made you second-guess every knock on your door, every letter in your mailbox, every sound in your walls. He started small, stealing household items from the common area, like a dryer I bought and installed myself. Gone. Detergents, cleaners, even spare tools, vanished. It felt like living with a ghost who only existed to inconvenience me. Then it escalated. One day, a pipe burst. Normal wear and tear, right? Wrong. He slapped me with a repair bill, hundreds of dollars. I protested, he threatened to evict me. With no choice, I paid it. But that month, rent was a couple days late. My one and only late payment in 3 years. And he used that as leverage to threaten raising my rent by $150 a month. This place wasn't worth the rent I was already paying. The porch had nails sticking out like bear traps. The ceiling peeled like old wallpaper. The gas heater? One spark away from burning the whole block down. Nothing was up to code. I knew it. He knew it. But he didn't care. I started documenting everything. Every weird demand, every missing item, every unsafe condition. I had a folder so thick it could knock a man out. Then he went too far. When I finally gave my notice, he tried demanding I move out at a specific hour. I ignored him because that's not how it works in my state. Then came the threats. If you're not gone by then, I'm calling the cops. So, I beat him to it. I went to the police myself and explained the situation. They made a note of it. The day came. He showed up and tried to intimidate me. I stayed calm, called the police. He left when they arrived. But when I stepped out later to move some boxes into storage, he nailed my door shut. Yep, broke into my unit and physically nailed the front door closed. That was it. I told the cops I wanted a supervisor. I was done. Finished playing nice. He ran before they could arrest him, but it didn't matter, because the police charged him with felony breaking and entering. Oh, and before I left, 4 days prior, I called the building inspector. I told him everything. No permit for the porch, faulty plumbing, gas heater not to code, everything I'd been putting up with for years. The inspector showed up the very next day, tape measure in hand, notepad ready. Every violation, $500 a day fine. And trust me, there were a lot of them. I may never know the full extent of the damage I caused him, but I know this. He's on the city's radar. He has a criminal record. He's bleeding money through fines. And all of it, totally legal. Imagine that. The guy who used to steal my laundry soap now has a felony on his record and thousands in fines piling up daily. It was the most peaceful sleep I'd had in 3 years. Here's what I learned. Evil people thrive when good people stay quiet. Document everything. Learn your rights, and when the time comes, strike back smart and strike back legally. It feels incredible. If this story gave you goosebumps or even a smirk, hit that like button and tell us in the comments, what's the worst landlord experience you've ever had? Don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories that prove karma always finds a way.